Hey guys, Friday afternoon, listen to these words from the Psalms, 145 actually. Our God is merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and abounds in steadfast love. That's the message. It's all there is. Even in Corinthians, it says, when everything is done, when everything is finished, when the last word has been said, three things will remain in us: faith, hope, and love. And we want to be found with faith, hope, and love in us in the last word. It seems that God's love for God's creation is the supreme message of the text of the gospel. That the psalm just pours out how God continually shows up through the lives and the pains of God's people. That God's grace continually shows up through the sins and the wrongdoings of God's people. That God's kindness continues to overflow even in the anger and the bitterness of God's people. When all is done, when everything is said, faith, hope, and love will be left. That's it. Doesn't matter all of your gifts or graces or things you think you have. God will say, have you been faithful? Was your life full of hope? And did you love like I love? I just don't think it's that hard. I just don't think it's that hard to let go of our need to be the judge, to be in charge, and to be in control. For it is a whole lot more fun to go out and to shock people, to cause them to turn their heads when you're kind, when you're generous, when you're nice, and when you say, hey, thank you for helping me today. I am so glad you were my cashier. You were my attendant at the oil change place. I'm so glad you helped me find where the canned peas are. Shock the world with your kindness. Christians, don't prove them right with your judgments. Let's out-care everyone. You see, there is no value in degrading the dignity of another, but there is supreme value in lifting up the gifts, the graces of another, for in that they will meet our God, and in that they will find what we call salvation, and in that they will understand forgiveness, and in that, well, you get it, they'll change the world. That's our task, to outlove, to outhope, and to outbelieve that God will never fail us. It's Friday. Try that on for size.